Hello dear students, welcome to your favorite channel PVN Science Study. I am Dr. Pratap Naikwade.
In this video, we are going to study Amaranthaceae family. We will see morphological and floral characters of Amaranthaceae family. These are some of the photographs of members of Amaranthaceae family, where we can see the vegetative as well as the floral parts of the plant. First of all, we will see distribution. Amaranthaceae family consists of 72 genera and about 900 species. The plants are very common in tropical regions but are also found in temperate regions. The members of Amaranthaceae family are also common in Konkan region of Maharashtra. Regarding habit, plants are generally annual or perennial herbs or shrubs. So these are the herbs as you can see here. Sometimes they are also shrubs, but they are rarely shrubby climbers. Then regarding the leaves are simple as you can see here, as well as sometimes leaves are alternate. So here you can see the alternate leaves and here you can see the opposite leaves. The leaves are always unicostate reticulate venation. So here you can see that only one or a single vein is present in the midrib, and this type of the venation is known as unicostate reticulate venation. Here also you can see the unicostate reticulate venation. Then regarding the inflorescence, this is the inflorescence of the plant. Inflorescence is axillary or terminal spike, head, or sometimes it is panicle. So here we can see the inflorescences of members of Amaranthaceae family. Dear friends, here also you can see the floral parts of the Amaranthaceae family member. This is the longitudinal section of the flower. Regarding flowers are sessile. So here also you can see that the flower does not contain the pedicel, and so it is described as sessile. The flower is regular. It is bisexual or sometimes it is unisexual. Bisexual means both the sex organs are present. Sometimes it contains only one sex, either male or female. The flowers are with dry thin membranous bract. So here you can see that bracts are present at the base of the flower, as well as pair of membranous persistent bracteoles are also present. So these are the bracteoles. Here you can see the bract and these are the bracteoles. This is the spike inflorescence, and on this spike inflorescence the flowers are attached. Then in Amaranthaceae family member, calyx and corolla are absent, but instead of calyx and corolla, perianth is present, and this perianth is made up of tepals. So you have to remember that perianth is always composed of tepals. So this is the perianth of the flower. It is uniciliate. Perianth consists of 3 to 5 dry membranous colored persistent tepals. These tepals are polyphylous or gamophylous. That means either they are free or they are united. Then regarding essential floral buds, it contains androecium. So here also you can see that this is the androecium. Dear friends, you know that androecium is composed of stamens. So here the stamens are as many as the tepals. That means if the tepals are 5, the stamens are also 5. These stamens, they are arranged opposite to tepals. The arrangement is like that, all the stamens are arranged opposite to tepals. The filaments are connate at the base and bears staminodes in between. Sometimes staminodes are also present while the filaments they are connate at the base, as you can see here. Then this was regarding flower, perianth and androecium. Now we will see further other floral buds. These are some of the photographs and sketches explaining the floral characters of Amaranthaceae family. Now we will see the gynoecium. This is the separated gynoecium of Amaranthaceae family member. Gynoecium is monocarpellary. That means only one carpel is present. But sometimes it is bi or tricarpellary. Bi means it contains two carpels and tricarpellary means it contains three carpels. When they are more than one, they are united and so described as syncarpous. Gynoecium is unilocular. As you can see here, when we take the section of ovary, that is transverse section of ovary, then we can see that only one locule is present and so it is described as unilocular. Ovary is superior. This is the ovary, this is style and this is stigma. So as you can see here, this ovary is superior. Why this ovary is superior? Because ovary is present at the upper position and all other floral buds they are arising from the base of this ovary. Then style is 1, stigma is capitate or bifid or trifid. Then regarding fruit is very much different. The fruit is of nutlet, utrice or pyxis. So this is the photograph where we can see the persistent tepals, and these persistent tepals they are holding the fruit. This fruit is known as utrice. Here also you can see the flower and fruit. Then regarding seeds, the fruit contains seeds. So this is the seed of Amaranthaceae family. Seed is solitary. Sometimes only one seed is produced and so described as solitary, but sometimes few seeds are produced. The seeds are compressed. As you can see here, they are black in color. They are shining as you can see here and they contain endosperm, so described as endospermic. Then regarding the floral formula of Amaranthaceae family, so this is the floral formula. Here BR stands for bracteate because it contains the bract. Here BRL stands for bracteose because it contains the bracteose. Here this sign denotes that it is actinomorphic. This sign denotes that the flower is bisexual. It contains both the sex organ, that is male sex organ and female sex organ. Then calyx and corolla are absent, but instead of that perianth is present. Perianth is 4 to 5 in number. That means perianth is composed of 4 to 5 tepals. Then regarding androecium, androecium is composed of 4 to 5 stamens. Then regarding gynoecium, gynoecium is bi or tricarpellary. So here it is denoted as 2 to 3 and they are in bracket which shows that it is syncarpous. That means they are united. And here it is underlined which shows that ovary is superior. This is floral diagram of Amaranthaceae family member where we can see this is the mother axis. Then these are the bract as well as the bracteose. Then these are the tepals of perianth. Then this is androecium and this is gynoecium in the center with unilocular ovary. Dear friends, this is another member of Amaranthaceae family, Chenopodium album. This is the flowering branch of the plant where we can see the stem as well as the leaves which are alternately placed, and this is the inflorescence of Chenopodium album. This is the longitudinal section of the flower where we can see tepals. So these are the tepals as well as these are the stamens, and this is the gynoecium. Gynoecium consists of stigma, style as well as ovary. stamen consists of filament, connective and antherlobe, and this is the floral diagram of Chenopodium album. Then this is another member of Amaranthaceae family, that is Arua microphylla. So this is the flowering twig of the plant, where we can see the inflorescence as well as the flower. This is stamen and this is gynoecium. This is very familiar plant to you. Botanical name of the plant is Amaranthus spinosus. So this is the flowering twig of the plant, where we can see stem, leaf as well as the inflorescence. It contains two types of the flower. So here the flower is unisexual. This is the male flower and this is the female flower. Male flower containing tepals as well as the stamen, while the female flower contains tepals and here ovary, style and stigma. This is the transverse section of the ovary, where we can see the unilocular ovary and ovule is present in the center. This is the ovary wall at the outer side. This is the floral diagram of male flower and this is floral diagram of female flower. Then this is also very important member of Amaranthaceae family. Botanical name of the plant is Amaranthus reflexus. So this is the inflorescence of the plant. Here also we can see the male flower as well as the female flower. These are the parts of the flower, and here we can see the floral diagram of male flower and this is the floral diagram of female flower, as well as here we can see the seed, and these are the fruits of Amaranthus reflexus. Dear students, with this we have completed morphological as well as the floral characters of Amaranthaceae family. In next video we will see economic importance of Amaranthaceae family. Thank you.